Are you tired of waiting endlessly for trades to hit your targets? Imagine a setup that delivers quick profits, minimizes your time in the market, and keeps your exposure low. In this video, I'm introducing the Glitch 2.0, a powerful DTFX scalping strategy that doubles your reward with half the stress. Stick around to see how this refined setup can give you fast 2R trades and why it's a game changer for scalpers. Okay, before starting the video, as always, we like to congratulate the guys that got funded. So congratulations, Burr494. He got funded with My Funded Futures. Josh got a lot of Apex accounts passed. Congratulations, man. Korai, while testing the ETP trade copier, he got a bunch of Phidias accounts and a bunch of Bullnox accounts, and he just passed them all while having lots of problems. So his wife went through surgery, and thank God she's doing way better now. Congratulations to GG the trader. So he just passed the Profi Trade account, right? Congratulations to Gangstar. He used the Moneymaker 2.0 and he found that it was easier for him to take losses with the 2R system. Okay. So congratulations, Gangstar, for passing your top step account. Okay. Now let's get started with the video. Okay, before we dive in, I want to remind you that everything I do here is completely free. No hidden charges, no paid services. Our Discord community, which is also free, is growing strong with over 2,000 members, all filled with positive energy and a genuine desire to help each other succeed. If you are not already part of it, make sure to join us and become part of this amazing community. The link is in the pinned comment below. Okay, so what's the glitch setup? So, for example, here we are in bullish order flow, right? We got our valid pullback here by a candle close under this last up closing candle in here. Price will do bearish microstructure before flipping bullish in here, never mitigating the 50% here. This will count as a ICT breaker entry, okay? So price will then close above the valid pullback high, validating this whole thing as a bullish zone. Okay, so this will be a bullish zone, right? This bullish zone, we can take multiple setups in it, right? So we can take the Moneymaker, the 1-to-1 from here. So we can take the 1-to-1 for the Moneymaker like that. We can take it for a 2-to-1 from the Moneymaker 2.0, okay? But those trades will take more time to unfold, okay? Now, if you are a micro scalper, okay, we will go to the last zone created down, the one that have the breaker liquidity here, okay? So this will be our best, as I told you guys in the glitch video. So this will be a turtle soup of these guys, okay? There will be usually fair value gap in here, unmitigated imbalance here, and an unmitigated supply and demand or order block in here, okay? So what we do is we forget about everything, okay? And we just mark this as our glitch zone, okay? So this is now our glitch zone, which is nothing but the origin of the move for this whole bullish zone, okay? So this glitch zone now, we can have two setups in it, okay? So the first setup is the glitch setup, the normal glitch, okay? So we take it from the 50% of this glitch zone for a 1-to-1, okay? Or we get greedy just like the Moneymaker 2.0 and we take it from the 666, okay? So this trade will give us now a 2-to-1, okay? Now you have to be now you have to know that these setups won't occur in every leg, because most of the times they will just mitigate the 50% of this big zone, and price will continue its way, leaving this an unmitigated glitch. Okay? So, pros of the glitch 2.0 setup is that the trade will usually be very fast. You won't stay in these trades for a long time because usually price will fill you with one candle and will give you the TP with the next one. Okay? Now, when the glitch is higher probability. So the glitch will be higher probability if this glitch leg takes not only this internal structure for this zone, but it will be higher probability if we sweep also a valid zone that will happen before. Okay, so this sweep in here, right? So this is a valid zone, but price will sweep its low into another unmitigated glitch in here, right? And then we will break structure in here. Okay, so when we break this structure, right, we will usually first tap the zone, the bigger zone at the 30%, create maybe a new high, or sometimes we won't create a new high. We will then flip structure bearish to go and come back, mitigate something deeper in the zone, and then you will see or look for your glitch zone, right? You will look for your glitch zone and then place either limits at 50% or at the 666 if you want to trade the 2.0 glitch for an instant 2-hour trade. Okay? Another thing you need to be aware of is that I don't like if the glitch mitigates the 50% before and give the 1-to-1 before giving actually the 666 entry. Another thing I don't like is that when the zone will give the 1-to-1 before actually touching the glitch, right? So if this is a thing and it gives the 1-to-1 into this bearish structure, okay, and price will come again, this is likely new structure in here and price is likely bearish, okay? So I don't like taking a gamble in here, especially in high volatility market hours, right? So price might just take you off, then mitigate this bearish structure and then create another low, okay? So if this is a thing and the 1-to-1 is given, right? So just skip this glitch trade, wait for them to change or give you a confirmation entry, right? And then go to your lower time frame and find your new glitch in here and take it, okay? So if you see that you are against bearish structure, going back to mitigate your zone, price might be actually really bearish and might take you off. Okay, let's look at some examples for it, and let me show you how I actually find glitches. Okay, so here is on M1 last Friday, right? PM session. Okay, here is price taking a zone, sweeping this zone, right? So this is a sweep of this zone. Now, price swept the zone and then created a valid zone, okay? So this is now a valid bullish or, bearish zone. Okay, so the moment we close under the valid pullback low, we have a valid bearish zone, okay? So what you can do, right? You can either take the 1-to-1 for the zone, all right? This is one. You can take the moneymaker 2.0, right? That's your 2-to-1, okay? Do you see a glitch in here? No, right? But there is actually a glitch, okay? So how to find the glitch now? When we have just normal candles in here, you just go to your 15 second or lower time frame and you keep going low till you see this glitch. All right. So the structure was like that. All right. And then we closed under the last low. We did the breaker setup, right? And we ended up closing under the zone. All right. So this is now our ICT turtle soup liquidity. All right. And this is our bearish glitch zone. Okay. Now, having our glitch zone like this, okay, you can take it either from the 50% for a 1-to-1, right? Or you take the 2.0 and get your very quick 2-to-1. Okay, let me clear this. Okay, you have this, right? You enter at the 666, right? We have also this liquidity taken. So this just means that price will for sure go to the 666, take this liquidity, right? Into maybe this inverse, right? So look at this to the tick. So price reached the inverse to the tick and then dropped and give you the 2R, right? So this setup, I just make it simple for you guys to just trade with Fibonacci stuff and don't even care about FVGs or inverses or anything for that matter, right? So what you can do now is you can just take the 2Rs, right? I don't know why this doesn't give me the 2Rs. Maybe because yeah. So sorry, I got the wrong fibs. All right. So here is your entry at the 666. All right, and this is your 2R trade. All right. So you can have your 2R trade, or if you are um, feeling good, you can just target the 1-to-1 of the zone for a 10R trade. Or you can play with fire and target the Pro Max, which is this week low, for a 14R trade. But as you can see, uh, you have to just trail your stop loss till they take your stop loss. But I think if you trail your stop loss, you can you will be tagged off at all in this protected high, or this one maybe. So protected high will be now this one, right? So the moment they take this protected high, you're off the races, okay? Because it's signaling a change of structure, okay? So they was just off in here, and you could have made a 13R trade or something crazy like that, okay? Anyway, I'm not encouraging high RR trades. The best trades for the system are the 2Rs and the 1R trades moneymaker, okay? No room for greed or anything for that matter. All right. So this was your glitch 2.0 for last Friday. All right. We had this setup that happened last Thursday. Okay, 24th of October. Right. So price on M15 at market open. Price wicked under this valid zone. Okay. Price changed the state of delivery in here. So we are now bearish, but still they wicked this zone and closed up. When I got to the M1, I saw that this wick happened, and then we flipped structure back bullish. Okay. Oh, these are my I love this kind of setups when we wick on a higher time frame and in lower time frame we flip the zone. Okay, so I always take the 1-to-1 for the zones. Okay, so this was a bullish flip, but what I did is it was a little bit risky because higher time frame order flow here was still pretty bearish. Okay, but what I saw when I went to the 15-second, I saw this origin of the move or glitch zone, we like to call it, right? So price closed above the zone and mitigated the breaker entry. So on M1 we had this low, this lower low, and we closed above. Okay, so we had this breaker, so this candle was the breaker in here, right? 50% of the breaker. We had also this volume imbalance in here, which price accumulate in it, and then we went back off, never actually mitigating this 50% of this glitch. Okay, so by going to the 15-second, I waited for all this accumulation to end. Price then came to the glitch zone, and I decided to just take it from the glitch 2.0. Okay, the problem is what I did a mistake that I didn't put actually the fibs correctly, and my limit was a little bit under the 666. Okay, so they never tagged me with the limits, but I took it, and they filled me something in here. Okay, but this was still 2 hour trade if I got filled with limits, right? So that's still a good R. Now, if you can see, although the zone gave actually the 1-to-1 from here, but us coming back to the glitch, we never created really apparent bearish structure in here. This looked just like accumulation before taking this first step into this zone, and then for price to go for more up. Okay, so I think you got the whole idea now, and I don't want this video to be very long. That will be the end of today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next videos. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any futures update. And if you want to dive deeper into the moneymaker setup, check out the playlist that will pop up in the end screen. It's packed with everything you need to get started. Remember, everything I do is free, including our thriving Discord community. Join us and let's keep growing together. Ciao, ciao.